Hi ladies, so I'm going to try to do this video. My setup is not the best, but so we're going to begin with a slip knot. The way I do my slip knot is and I used a 4.5 crochet hook. You can also use a 4 or a 5. So I'm going to chain up 12. So 1, so just loop over, and you can hold your yarn like your hand like that. You can do like that. You can, whichever is the easiest for you. Sometimes I just hold it like that. I don't think it's the best. Okay, so I've got 2, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12 chains. And now we got 12, right? So now we're going to go back this way. So there's the first one. We're going to skip that first one. We're going to skip the 12th, and we're going to go into the 11th. So we're just going to single crochet. So you go in, you pull out, and you got 2 on the hook. You yarn over and pull through both. So that's your first. If you want, you can even put a stitch marker on here and I don't have mine with me, but you can put a stitch marker right there if you want to keep track of your count and make sure when you come back that you're going in the right one. So you got 1 single crochet, 2, yarn over, pull through. You got 2 on your hook, pull through both. Like I said, I apologize for the setup. So then go in. This is our third. So that's 3, 4, 5, 5. So we're single crocheting, pull through both. So we got this on, go in, grab that, pull through. Now you got 2 loops on the hook, you yarn over and pull through both. We go at it again, and right. Sorry about the background, but you're just here with us crocheting as we're living life, right? So we're gonna count We're going to come backwards this way. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 there. So we got 11. Now we're going to chain 1. Every time you single crochet, when you start a new row, you have to chain 1 to help you turn. So we chain 1, and this comes the different part. So first we chained 12, excuse me. First we chained 12, and then we did single crochet 11. Now we chained 1, and we're going to single crochet in the back loop only. So we turned around, right? We're going to turn our work a little sideways, and you see those nice perfect V's? If you count them, there should be 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 right there. That's the 11th, right? So you don't yarn over, nothing. You just go in the back loop. So that's the V. Let me explain it here. So you see the V right there? If you face the work to you as you crochet, this is the front loop, and that's the back loop. We're going to crochet in that back loop. So we're going to single crochet. So you go in, you pull out, and you got 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, and pull through. It's going to create like a nice rim. So you go in, pull through, you got 2 on the loop, and pull through. Back loop, 2 on the hook, yarn over, pull through both, and that's your single crochet. Again, yarn, pull through, it's harder to film and crochet because I'm working in front of my camera. So you go back loop, see, there's that. There's the front loop and the back loop. You go back loop, yarn over, pull through. You got 2 on your hook, pull through. Just keep your attention. I'm going to try to see if I can do a better video later on this week, but just trying to show this here. Remember, back loop, right? And if you put a stitch marker, it will help. I should go grab one, but that's the last. See, it's not this one right there. You got to look at the V, see? So that's the last one. And we're going to count. You always want to count to make sure that you didn't skip one, because if you skip one or if you don't have enough, then it'll just be lopsided. And I've made those mistakes in the past. So you see how cool it's going to create like that. So you got 1 row, 2. So you got 2 rows. So when you count, when it's like that, you count by 2s. 2, 4, so you count, this would be 2, 4, I will show you. But that's easy to count, to know that you got enough. And we're gonna do 25, a total of 25. So we're gonna count, we'll make sure we got 11. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the 11th one's right there. See, if I have a stitch marker, I would put it there to help me keep track of my count. I will pause and get me a stitch marker so that I can show you. I'm back with the stitch markers. I've got a lot of these, so if you guys don't have and you just message me, I can give you some. Or you can use yarn. Some people use yarn. So I'll go ahead and use this. I'll put it right there so I know. And then I'll show you where you can put one there as well. So that was our 11th. Remember, we're gonna chain 1. So we did our single crochet and we're gonna chain 1. Sometimes it's easy to forget to chain 1 and then you want to go, see, if we don't chain 1, when we turn, we go into that, it's just not going to be even. And so always remember, if you do like a double crochet, you'd want to chain 2. But we're doing the single crochet, so we're going to chain 1. And we're going to turn. So there's our chain 1. We're not going to crochet in the chain 1. We're going to crochet in our 11th stitch from the row 2, right? So I'm going to put single crochet in that. So I put a single crochet. And I will use my stitch marker. I'll grab both loops, see? So that I know that's my first one. So I got 10 more to do. Remember the back loop. Now you can crochet in both loops and make a pumpkin like that too, but I just want to show you this style. And I can probably do video of the other if you would like. But at this point, so we got 2 single crochet, see, in there, back loop, back loop, back loop, my single crochet is, I've got my loop on the hook from the previous one, so I just go into the next stitch, which I just do the back loop, I pulled through, I yarn over, and I pull through again, and I've got 1, 2 loops on the hook. I yarn over, pull through, and pull through both loops. That is called a single crochet. So we go in, pull through, and I love this yarn because it does not split, so it's a nice, easy pull through. And I will link where I bought it from again, from Amazon. So we should have 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and that's 11. I'm going to chain 1, turn, single crochet in the back loop, and put my stitch marker. If it's too much working with a stitch marker, if it just becomes, you know, annoying, you don't have to work with the stitch marker. There's projects that you have to, but not this one. But it's just helpful if you want to keep track of your count. Sometimes it's helpful. So there's 1 back loop, single crochet. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. Five. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. And there's my last stitch, right? So where would you go in? In the back loop. You could even go like that with that stitch marker in there, or you can take the stitch marker out. But just to hold that, you put that, pull through, and do your single crochet. Then you can just take the stitch marker out. And there should be 11. So see, we have a nice straight edge. So if you want to know how many I've got 2, 4. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we had the chain 12. That was the beginning. Then we single crocheted back 11, single crochet. We chained 1. We single crocheted in the back loop only 11, chain 1, and like that. So you just go like that. So we got 2, 4. So we're going to keep going like that until we have 25 rows. I'll do 2 more on camera, and I'll be back when I've done 25 rows. I'm gonna do without the stitch marker for those that like that better and is confusing with the stitch marker on the camera. It could be looking confusing on the camera. So I chained one at the end, I turn, I'm not the best teacher, so if you have any questions, please let me know. So I go in, oops. Yeah. Yeah, working backwards, okay. Back loop. Washing dishes here. It's the back loop, hold on, this camera. It's the back loop. Mm. Back loop. Back loop. Back loop. Back loop. And when you chain one, don't make it too tight, or just make it, just have this normal tension. Like, don't make it too tight like that, because then you're not going to find your stitch when you get back. It'll be hard to, so just a regular, just keep your tension. See, chain one. Always remember chain one at the very end when you turn. So we chained one and we turn, right? So if you wonder which way, if you turn this way or if you turn this way, I chain one and I just turn like that. So my work is like that. I don't turn like that. I don't turn like that. I got my work, I chained one, and then I turn. There it is. I don't know if I don't know that it matters how you turn, but so single crochet, one, back loop, two, back loop, three, back loop, four, back loop, five, back loop, six, seven, eight, oops, eight, nine, towards the end it's a little tricky, you just want to, 10, you see, 11, Tell me what you think about this tutorial. If you need me to create a different one with each, like this different stitch when I go in, or let me know what you think, if this was helpful. So always remember, chain 1, and we're gonna come back when we got 25 rows. So right now, how many rows we got? We got 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. We got 6 so far. And so I'm gonna do the next video probably in about 2 hours. Thank you.